Hey everyone, it's Stephanie 1111 Witchy Babe, and I am back with another pick a card reading today. So I took some time off last week. Sorry I didn't upload, guys. I've been super sick with this stupid cold that is resistant to all normal cold treatments. So I'm still sounding a little bit rough, but I'm feeling much better, and I wanted to bring a viewer requested reading. So I want to first shout out to all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys beyond belief. You seriously don't understand how much I appreciate you. And I know I'm doing a real crappy job with replying to comments lately. Again, I've been sick, so I just want to tell you I do read all of your comments. I appreciate all of them, and I am working on responding back to you guys. But one comment I did that did stand out was from, oh my goodness, I had your name in my head and now I forgot. I think it's Bia. You requested this reading, so this is going to be actually broken up into two parts, and I will be doing the other part of that reading sometime down the road. But I did want to bring to you part of it, and this is actually going to be a two-part reading, as you can see in the description and in the title. So this is the who are you going to be marrying and when, and this is part of the pathway to marriage, which was what was requested by you wonderful viewers. So thank you so much for that suggestion. And so what is this reading? On the left-hand side, we're going to do timing. So you're going to go ahead and make a selection, group 1, 2, 3, and 4 for timing. And then on the right side, we're going to be looking at personality and looks and who is this person. We're going to get the T on them, all that good stuff. And that is going to be group 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you can go ahead and make your selection, and you can jump over to your reading if you would like. All of the timestamps are going to be in the pinned comment and in the description box. However, I do have some announcements, so if you want to hang on, you can go ahead and listen to them. So a couple of things. I did open up my trial reading program. So I'm recording this at the, I think it's the 20th right now. I have a hard time keeping track of time, but I think it's February 20th, and the trial reading program is open in my Facebook group, 1111 Witchy Babe Tarot and Astrology Community. If you are an energy worker, a tarot reader, an astrologer, and you are looking for a place to be able to showcase your work and offer, advice, information, and book clients, and you can do so in my group if you are a trial reader, confirmed reader. And so if you want to head over there and you're interested in this, again, all the information is in the description box below. I will be opening up trial reading on March 1st, and I do get a lot of interest for this. So if you really are interested in it, my group, I think we're at like 23,000 people. It's very active, a lot of participation daily, so there's a lot of people interested. Make sure you head over there and get that in, and you can just look for the post I made recently. I put it in the announcement section, so read over it, and you can contact me directly through Facebook with your application. So other than that, what did I want to announce? As always, this is a general energy reading. Only take the information that resonates. This is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to make you feel negative or any kind of way. So if it starts to, I never know what's going to happen. I draw my cards live, so I don't know what's going to happen. Then click out of the video and go to something else. Check out another video, check out another pile, whatever. I don't want you leaving feeling bad. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so at my website, 1111witchybabe.com. And shout out to my own Twitter. I recently got on Twitter, and I am enjoying it quite a bit. So make sure you're following over there, 1111witchybabe, for more content, information. And I also will start to do some Twitter exclusive readings. So make sure you're following me there for all of that good stuff as well. And actually, I did a Mercury retrograde, so depending on when you're watching this, if you're watching this around, soon after I post this, then you might want to check out the Mercury retrograde readings that I posted there and on my Facebook. Okay, that is going to be it. You can go ahead and jump over to your reading, and I will see you there. Okay, so this is group 1 for timing. And welcome to your reading. Reminder, this is general energy reading. Only take the information that resonates. Leave anything else behind that doesn't. If you get some crazy time in this reading and it makes you feel like crap, then it's not for you, right? Okay, so we have fish here. And fish is going to represent water energy. And with timing, I have my own way of doing timing. So I'm not doing this in any traditional or list form. So let's see, what's your timing looking like, group 1? Okay, so we have the 9 of clubs, the 8 of clubs, the 2 of hearts. So you guys, I'm kind of getting here. Hold on. Let me get one more card. I'm going to get a tarot card. And the Son of Cups, a lot of cup energy. Okay, guys, so timing wise, I'm getting the feeling that this is going to be something that comes later to you in life. Not incredibly late. I'm not talking, 20 years, 30 years, or anything like that. But I am getting kind of a time frame between, I would say, I'm hearing like 6 and 9. Between 6 and 9 years potentially. And this is going to depend on your age. So this could be 6 or 9 months if you are in a situation where you're already, dating somebody and it's serious and you're wondering, am I going to get engaged to them or something like that? If this is your person and you end up identifying them in the next part of the reading, then this could be 6 to 9 months. Otherwise, I really do get the time frame that this is more of a 6 to 9 year period before you'll get married. That does not mean that you will not meet your person until then. It just means that is whenever that event will actually take place. Or again, if marriage is not for you, then you will be in a very committed long-term situation in about 6 to 9 years from now. Okay, so that is going to be your reading, group 1. Hello, group 2. So this is going to be the timing portion of your reading for who you're going to marry. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards, and I do want to let you know the way I do timing is 100% intuitive. It's not based on any official definitions or meanings. So keep that in mind whenever these cards come out and I let you know the time. And it's a general energy reading. It's not made to make you feel bad or anxious or anything. So if the time that comes out is not something you want to hear, then don't take it with you. 8 of Diamonds. 7 of Hearts. 4 of Spades. And 1 tarot card, please. 3 of Pentacles. So for this, I am getting time-wise something that would be sooner in the near, and not in the near future, but in sooner than group 1. I do feel like this is something that could be happening in the next 1 to 3 years for you. This also could be something that could be happening under a year for a small group of you. For that grouping, you probably already are dating this person and very serious with them. But for the rest of you, I'm getting 1 to 3 years. And reminder, this is not of when you are going to meet your person, but this is going to be when you actually will be getting married. So yes, 1 to 3 years is what I'm getting here. Okay, guys, so that is going to be your reading, and I'll see you over at your personality. Hello, group 3. So this is going to be your timing for the person that you're going to marry. And remember, this is a general energy reading, so please, if you get a number that does not make you happy or a time frame that does not make you happy, then just leave it. It's not for you. And I am reading this 100% intuitively, so there's no official definitions for the information I'm telling you in regards to the cards that come out, so keep that in mind as well. All right, we have 6 of Diamonds. And you have Cheetah. Oops. Oh, wow. That flew out fast. Yeah, I'm already getting fast energy here. 7 of Diamonds. Jack of Spades, yes. Okay, and 1 tarot card, please. Solidify the time frame. Son of Pentacles, okay. Okay, this is interesting. You guys, I'm going to be giving you a wide range, and I know this is really frustrating. Some of those that are drawn to this are going to be married very soon, or stepping into a very long-term committed relationship very, very soon. This could be under a year. Some of you are going to be entering. I think the reason why it's so spread out is that some of you will be meeting your person soon, but will not be actually marrying them for some time. And so this could be, I actually heard upward of 10 years. So I know 1 to 10 years is not like, this is kind of a crappy timing for a timing reading, but it's splitting. It's splitting. So it depends on what you resonate with. Some of you, however, though, I do feel like regardless, you're going to be meeting your person incredibly soon. That will be the partner that you marry. And others, and it will just take time for the actual wedding to take place. And others of you, will be marrying soon, period. So you probably already know this person, dating this person. You know, some of you, with this speed, to be quite honest, some of you might not know this person yet, and it will be one of those things where you meet and marry very quickly. So that is going to be your reading, group 3, and I will see you over at your personality selection. Hello, group 4. So this is a timing portion of your reading, and this is going to be the starfish. And a reminder, 2 reminders before I start. This is a general energy reading, so if any information comes out that makes you feel bad and you don't like it, then leave it. You know, if you get a long time and it makes you upset, then leave it. Or a short time, whatever. And I am reading 100% intuitively. This is not connected to any official meanings behind any of these cards for time-wise. So keep that in mind, please. 10 of diamonds. Interesting. I'm actually getting a little bit more information on this than just timing, so I will talk about that. Group 4. 10 of hearts. King of clubs. And 1 tarot card, please. Three of swords. Okay, so I know we were just supposed to be talking about timing, but I can't ignore messages when I get them. So group 4, what the message that I'm getting for you specifically is that this person, when you get married, you will be ending a cycle. I feel like you more than likely are going to be walking away from a situation before you find the partner that you will be marrying, or you're going to be healing a problem within a connection that already exists before you get married. This would be a connection that has had heartbreak or deception or lies or betrayal in, but it has to heal first. All right, so that's that message. Time-wise, what I'm getting for you guys is I'm getting anywhere between... I hate to say this. Okay. I do feel like this is in regards to getting married. This is one that's going to be a little bit of a longer time frame. I feel like it is really, to be quite honest, even though I want to make it smaller, about 5 to 10 year period before marriage. And again, this does not mean that you will not know the person before then or be, with them or dating them. This is talking about marriage or a commitment that you're, moved in together. You're settled, you're solid, you're like married, but without the legal documentation. This is whenever that kind of energy will start to take place in your life. But I am getting a range of 5 to 10 years. I do feel like some of you already know this person, but there's a lot of healing that needs to come to the connection before it can go to that level. Okay, so that's going to be your timing reading, and I will see you over at your personality selection. Hello, group 1. So this is going to be the group of Miracle. And I want to give a quick shout out. This is the chakra deck that I'm finally breaking out and using. I got this deck gifted from my wish list from a good friend of mine. So thank you so much for gifting that. And so it's taken me a really long time to kind of get the cards down because there's a lot of different meanings. So I'm finally using it. It's a pretty cool deck if you are into any of this. Even if you're not into chakras, definitely recommend it. So this is going to be my selection for who you're going to be marrying for group 1. So we're going to take a look at personality, looks, if we can get some stuff from that, and just kind of getting the vibe on this person, getting the tea on them. And all the decks that I will be using are in the background, plus some other ones, and I'll drop their names as I use them. And I think that's it. A reminder, this is a general energy reading. It's not for your specific energy. And if you would like to get a reading, for a relationship prediction or anything like that, you can book that at my website, 1111witchybabe.com. But I don't want anybody leaving this reading today feeling bad or anxious about anyone. I do read live and draw live, so I have no idea what's going to come out. So I always like to give that warning. If you ever feel bad about anything I say, please just click out and don't take that with you. I don't want to send you that energy. Only if you are willing to receive information that maybe is uncomfortable. But I'm hoping, because this is fun and lighthearted, that we don't actually have to go there today. I never know though. All right, let's jump on in. So we have Miracle. So that right away, if you're drawn to this energy, this is going to be somebody that I feel comes into your life pretty sudden, and you know, you might already know them, so always take this information as, you know, if you know them or not. They're, whatever happened, how they entered your life will be very sudden, very like a miracle, like they were just placed in your life. They're divinely placed. You know, this was somebody that was built and crafted for you, per se. That's what I'm kind of hearing in my head right now. And they could be something that you literally are walking down the street and all of a sudden you just see them and there just seems like they're shining. I feel like this person has a lot of, they're very confident. I feel like they have a very a brilliance about them, a sparkle, a shine. They have that like twinkle in their eye. That's how other people might describe them. So let's go ahead and start diving in with our decks here. And as always, guys, I just kind of use whatever I'm drawn to. Sometimes I might not use all of the decks that I have in the background, but let's see about this person. So we have Grand Trine Blessings and we have Miracle. This person is definitely somebody that they come into your life and you feel like they are like a blessing. You feel like they are a miracle to you. You feel like you're like, where the hell did you come from and where have you been? I'm getting the sense that you guys have an incredibly a good vibe with one another in regards to your emotions. The energy of the emotional exchange between you two runs fluid. There's no like compromise. There's no blockages. You're able to communicate with one another really well. You guys actually might have some like a grand trine or something involving your moon and your Venus in synastry charts or in your composite chart. So that is information I'm getting as well. This person could also be, I'm getting heavy water. They could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio sun sign or have those placements in their chart. What else about this person? The 9th house. I was going to say, I feel like this person could definitely be religious or spiritual. They could be connected. I was getting religion heavy whenever I put down this blessings card, to be quite honest. So that will be interesting for you. You know, there are Christian and other religious people that are also attracted to metaphysical things. So, you know, since you're here, I'm going to assume that you are kind of into this stuff, kind of into astrology and tarot and witchcraft, especially if you're following me with my name. But I feel like this person, for some reason, might be a little bit more conservative, but they are open-minded. Again, they just might be rooted in a more traditional religion. But they also could definitely be somebody that is open to spirituality. The 9th house is the home of spirituality and higher thinking and expanding your mind and your consciousness. It's connected to Jupiter, and that's all that. But Jupiter is also the energy that embodies that Christ... why can't I, the universal Christ energy, that's the word I'm thinking of. And so I just was kind of getting a strong pull to this person might be a Christian. This person might be named Christian. I also got that too. So, or their name might start with a C. I don't usually get that kind of information in, but that's interesting. Okay, so let's see what else about this person. Leadership. So this individual may be a person that is a leader of some kind. I'm hearing they might be like the boss of where they work. They might own a business. Some of them teach. Some of them, I'm getting like more of a social media leadership vibe. Some of them might have like a meme page. I'm not saying that's what they do for work. Maybe they do. Maybe they're a content creator, but they might take that kind of form of leadership. But this person, people, they hold a presence, and I believe that's because they have a lot of spirit in them. They have a strong connection with source, and when you have a strong connection with source, people literally can see that. They can see it in your eyes. They can see it when you walk into a room. Those of us that are energy workers, a lot of us have had a lot of experiences with people being very drawn and being very magnetic ourselves, or people watching us, looking at us, because we have that energy that's flowing out of us, regardless of what we physically look like. You can sense it, so it draws your eye in. And I feel like this person, they hold a presence, they hold their energy well. When they talk, people listen, and their job might reflect that, or it might not. But you know, you definitely, you'll want to listen to them. You'll trust them. You'll feel comfortable going to them with certain things. I'm hearing that some of you, this is going to start as a friendship. I know we're not doing path. The path is going to be the next video I do. But some of this is going to be starting as a friendship, and it's going to be something that you kind of trust and rely on their opinion, and it will grow into something else. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if we can get some looks information. We have White Witch. I was just going to say, I feel like regardless of how this person, you know, what race they are, that they are a light complexion. So, you know, they have a lighter complexion regardless of their race. I feel like they also have a lighter color hair because we have all of this kind of blonde coming out here. And then, of course, that yellow. I feel like they have small features. Like their bone structure is smaller. They might also be a smaller individual. And I'm not saying that they're like short, but they could be. I just feel like they have a smaller bone structure. More delicate. Snake. This person also physically might change quite often. They could be somebody that I'm hearing like lost a lot of weight, or maybe they built a lot of muscle. Maybe they changed their, for some people, they changed their hair color a lot, or they changed their, like their aesthetics a lot. There's somebody that likes to transform their looks. I feel like this person also really, really likes the color turquoise. They might look really good in it. Some of them have this color blue eyes, or they just really look good in turquoise. Heart Guardian. This person might also, they might have red hair. I feel like that red, for some reason, though, I feel like they have red cheeks. I'm seeing somebody that has like, not like red cheeks, like something like kind of weird, but they just have, there's so much warmth to them. You literally can see it on their skin tone. This person also might blush very easily. I'm seeing somebody that is blushing and getting like super red. I'm seeing somebody that has like, they take good care of their hair. So this is gonna be the type of person that, you know, doesn't miss a haircut appointment. Some of them have like a fade that's always kind of kept up. I'm seeing baseball caps. They might be super into that. And summer, look at this joy and brightness and just an explosion of positive energy out of this individual. I feel like this person is very popular. They have a lot of friends. They definitely have a lot of friends, and that might be why some of you, I'm getting that this is starting as a friendship and it builds from there, that this is going to be somebody that gets a lot of attention. So I'm also kind of getting some Leo energy here because of all that. Okay, let's see. Anything else about this person? Let's go ahead and use some tarot now. I'm going to move these off to the side really quickly. And we'll grab them back if we need them. Oops. That's the wrong deck. I was shuffling the wrong deck. Sorry, guys. The one positive about not drawing or shuffling live is because you can go through readings a lot faster, but I just prefer to have you guys see what's coming out just like I am. Okay. What else about this person? Okay. Swords, six, yeah, ego. Yeah, this person is definitely, they stand out. They stand out of the crowd. They attract a lot of attention. They're very magnetic. I have a feeling that they're very, very attractive as well. They have a great personality. I think this person is an extrovert. I just, that's funny. If you guys are into MBTI stuff, this person could be a like ENFP. This is a heavy ENFP vibe. This person could be an ESTP as well. ESFP, any of the extroverts really, but this is like ENFP-ish for sure. But this person also, they, you know, they have a lot of, I think because of the way they are, and because they have so many people that are connected to them, and they have a leadership type of energy, that they get themselves involved in a lot of things. So they have a lot of burdens and they have a lot of responsibility. So there's a lot of pressure on them. I think some of them definitely own their own business. I feel like I'm feeling like, yeah, I was just going to say, I'm feeling like kind of the weight of the world is on me. So this person, while they come across as being like, you know, this just really well-rounded, optimistic, positive individual, they actually suffer from a lot of like anxiety and depression and feeling overburdened. This person actually might have, like, I'm hearing ADHD, particularly if you see them piling a lot of stuff that they have to do onto themselves. It's almost like an escape from that energy. There's a lot of energy within them, and sometimes what happens is it manifests in just extreme anxiety, depression, and hyperactivity. Father of Cups, but they're incredibly loving and nurturing and open. Like, this is the type of person that you would want to have kids with. And you definitely might be having kids with this person if that's something that you guys are choosing to do together. I do feel like they would be open to it. They, you know, that this is good parent energy if that's something that you're seeking in your life. And this is good fur baby energy, parent energy too. Not fur baby, that's weird. This is good fur parent energy as well. But yeah, this is definitely a good person, and they have some burdens, they have some stuff that they're dealing with, but I do feel like they come to you at the right time. This is definitely divinely connected. They come to you and it just works, and there's not having to, I don't see a lot of struggles beyond them having their own personal struggles with, you know, kind of figuring out how to manage their time better, and to be able to, they need to learn how to say no more often to people. Okay, and let me go ahead and get a message of advice for you from my Oracle deck here. And I don't know what deck this is. I have to look it up. I have no idea who this is, so I'm sorry I can't give you credit. Whoever created this. Okay, so we have stop criticizing yourself. You are perfect just the way you are. So this could be a message for you, my viewer, if you have been having some issues in regards to criticizing yourself. But this is also, I feel like to me, is... I'm getting a couple different messages here. When you meet this person, you are going to be on a path of self-love and self-discovery, and accepting yourself, of radical acceptance, accepting exactly where you are, not waiting until you reach a certain goal and then you can accept yourself, accepting yourself and loving yourself exactly where you are right this second. And once you are on that path, that is when I feel this person is going to kind of burst into your life and just be there, like a presence, just sitting there and just bam, this thing just shot out in the booklet. The story behind this card is that this light just appears, and so that's the energy I get from your person. And I also feel like this is something that something you're gonna have to tell them, that they need to stop criticizing themselves, that they can't be perfect, they can't make everybody happy, they can't be the most you know, perfect leader. They're gonna make mistakes, and that's something that you're gonna have to bring to them into their life to help them kind of ground themselves a little more and be easier on themselves, because this person is like a perfectionist. They want to be perfect, they want to do everything right, they want to be the best, and you're gonna be bringing a grounding element into that, being like, hey, that's not reality. Okay, so let me know what you guys think. Let me know, does this resonate with you? Do you maybe already know this person? Have you already experienced part of this reading so far? And let me know what you would like to see next. I do appreciate any suggestions, and you know, if it seems like something that would be a good fit for the channel, I will definitely get that reading out for you and shout you out for it. So let me know in the comments if there's something that you would like to see. I do hope you guys have a fantastic day whenever you find this reading, and I will see you guys next time. Hello, group 2. So this is the personality and looks portion of who you are going to marry. So we're going to be spilling the tea, seeing what's going on with this person. And I want to give a shout out. So I'm going to be using this chakra deck back here. It's fantastic. If you are into tarot, definitely check it out. And thank you so much to the friend of mine that bought this off of me, off of the wish list that I have. So this is the Faith card. And what I'm getting from this is that the person that you are going to be marrying, there's somebody that comes from a background of a lot of struggle. They have had to have faith in themselves in order to get to the point that they are when you meet them. And we'll see a little, well, we'll see if we see anything about that, because we aren't doing the pathway, like how it's going to happen. We're going to do that in a different reading. But we are doing, you know, what they're like, their personality, what they look like, and all of that. So I'll see if I can kind of tap into kind of maybe what's happened to them or anything like that. But they've struggled to get to where they are. They've had to work past a lot of trauma. They've had to work past a lot of fear. They've had to somehow, and at some point in their life, take multiple leaps of faith. I feel they've been just put in situations. I feel like they're the type of energy that the universe is really trying to kind of grind down so they can become this, like, the shining star that they are, this diamond that they are, and that comes through pressure. So they've had a lot of situations in their life where they've had to have release control and have absolute faith that they will be caught. So that's the type of kind of person that you're dealing with in their background. Let's go ahead and dive on into this a bit more. So we have Venus. I feel like this person is very attractive. That's the first thing I got when I saw that card, is they're very, very attractive. They get a lot of attention. They really value, I'm getting Libra, so they might be a Libra. They could also be Taurus, or have heavy Libra or Taurus in their chart. They value their physical appearance. They want to, one thing that's always kind of helped them in their life is that they've always kind of put on an appearance like that they're doing better than they are. And sometimes that's not the best way to go about things, but for some people that really works, that fake it till you make it energy. And so that's something that they've really relied on. Like, they're like, as long as I try, as long as I put it out there, as long as I'm, basically faking it till I make it, I'm going to make it. And it's something that works for them. So, they're the type, again, they put a little bit of extra effort into their appearance and how they present themselves to the world. So I don't feel like this is the type of person that you're going to actually know has went through as much as they've went through until you actually get to know them, because they're never going to let somebody know that they've been struggling. They're not the type that's going to be on social media having meltdowns or posting a bunch of, content that indicates they're struggling. Like, they're going to be the type that shows their vacations and shows their, shows motivational stuff, and things appear on the up and up always with them. But it's not the case. They've been through a lot. So we have Void Course of the Moon. There's somebody that they take a lot of risks, I feel, because they have been shown that they will be caught if they do take risks. But I get the sense for some reason with this Void Course of the Moon is they end up kind of, it's almost, there's a card in the Carolyn Mice deck, the Archetype deck here. And it'll be interesting if we get it. I'm going to go ahead and use that deck next because I'm thinking about it. But there's a card that's coming up in my mind with this person, and that would be the Gambler card in reverse. And that is somebody that is relies a little bit too much on their luck and their faith versus actual action. So they might get off because they might, I feel like they're very attractive and, they put so much energy into their looks and appearance. They might kind of get lucky with certain things because of that, people giving them more chances than maybe they would for other people, just because they're very charismatic and kind of have that vibe to them. And so they kind of rely a little bit too much on that versus, hard work. Not saying that they're not hardworking, but that's just kind of what I was thinking of. So, no, that card did not come out, but I do have Hero or Heroine coming out, and I have it in its reverse, though. So this is going to be somebody so we have escapism, a false sense of humor. So, like, sorry, I'm laughing because the kind of vibe I'm getting from this person that, oh my goodness, this is Libra energy. A little Leo, too. This could be some Leo stuff going on here. But, this is that type of person that goes out there and kind of puts on a show that things are a lot better than they are, and they might even escape into that world. They might have some issues with that, with like how they present themselves and people's opinion of them, and people's opinion on where they are in their life, meaning way, way, way too much. And so kind of falling into that escapism of the internet persona, or, what their friends think, or their community, and people that see them needing to drive the best car or needing to have the, most expensive clothes. So that's something that's like a little bit of a pitfall to them. But I do think part of the attraction happens because you're like, wow, this person's hot. Like, they're really attractive. So let's see what else is going on here. And I'm not this is somebody you're marrying, so there's a lot more depth to that. And this person has a lot more depth. Again, they are somebody that's been through a lot, and they've had to learn a lot of difficult lessons that not all of us end up having to learn in this life, of having to have complete faith in the universe to catch us. So that takes, a special type of soul in order to experience that. Okay, let's see what else about this person. Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. So I'm using this deck right now to try to get some information. We have High Priest, Intent, and Create about their looks. And so what I'm getting here is I do feel like they are, they are of a darker complexion, no matter their race. I don't go into race or anything like that because we have too many people watching and it doesn't even matter. But I feel like they are a darker complexion no matter what their background actually is. I feel like I was getting the imagery as I was talking to somebody that had dreads. So they might have dreads or braids. And I feel like some of them do have longer hair regardless of what, gender they are. I'm getting the sense that a lot of them have longer hair or have had long hair in the past. And it's probably a darker color hair, a brown or a black. I do feel like they definitely put a lot of time and energy into what they're wearing. Some of them like to wear jewelry. Like that's a big thing for them. I feel like their hair is a big thing for them. So I'm getting like some serious Leo vibes here with that. I also feel like they're very smart. They're very intellectual, and for some reason they hide it. I don't know why. Maybe it's because the people that they're around, being the level of intellectual that this person is, it's almost looked down upon. I get the sense that this person still has like a strong connection with like the people that they grew up with. And I mean, I don't know about you, but I know the people that I grew up with and like went to high school with, like when I go and I look at what they're doing, or if I've talked to some of them and it's like they haven't grown or moved or changed or anything, and it's really kind of bizarre. And they still kind of have the same like, the same goals or the same kind of energy that they had in high school. And it's like they have too many people like that in their life that have not changed since, long ago. And so it's still like, oh, like you're like a dork because you care about this, like that, like kind of like high school stuff. But like this is, for most of you guys, I mean, most of my viewers are watching are way past that point of their life. So it's weird, right? It's like, why do you care about what these people say that have not progressed at all in their life and are still in like this weird high school mentality? But they hide that, and that's something that they're going to share with you. I feel like you're going to expand this person's like friend group and get them some better options. So you might not like this person's friends. Okay, I'm going to move these cards off to the side. But yeah, they're very stylish. They're very attractive. I'm getting the image of somebody that's like tall, dark, handsome with really big muscles. So for some of you, that's going to be your person. Congratulations if that's your thing. Okay, let's see. Let me get some more messages here. I'm going to jump over to tarot now. Get some more dirt on your person. Group 2. The Hanged Man. And the 8 of Pentacles. So this is somebody that is incredibly, they do work hard. And I think that's why I kind of felt, I didn't want to say like they relied too much on, good luck or good looks. But they work really hard. They've actually, some of them just work really hard like on their body. So they might be involved in something that requires a high level of fitness in their career. I'm hearing firefighter for some. Some of them might be a model. I just heard model, so that might be for 1 or 2 people that's listening. But they work really hard at whatever they do. So whatever their career is, they work really, really hard towards it. I also heard hobby, so they might have a hobby that some of them might not work that hard at work because it's like, it's just a job. It just pays the bills. And it's like, I'm not going to put any extra work into some place that doesn't care about me, but they have a hobby that they're passionate about. I just heard video games for some, but this would be like streaming. So like trying to build a following or, build revenue in regards to that, or perfect your craft so you can take it to some other level. And they're willing to sacrifice a lot for it. So you got to be ready for this person to not have as much time for you as maybe other people have in the past, because this person has like a strong, like they have something to prove in this life because of their background, because of what they went through. They have something to prove. They want to hold something and be able to, at the end of their life, be like, I did this. So you're going to have to be on that vibe with them. And I think they're going to want somebody that, I feel like you also are kind of like that. So you're going to get it. So you have your own thing that you really are focused on in this lifetime. So I see people like grinding together. Like I see you guys like, sitting down, like you're at your home and you're working on your thing. They're working on their thing. You guys are in the same room and you're like, it's like you're together, but you're focused on your separate things that you're having to do. Okay, let's see what else. The Son of Swords. Yeah, they're very smart, but they're a little stupid. They're smart. They're intellectual. They know how to communicate, but there is a little bit of immaturity to them. And I was just kind of always dancing around that, but now I see it definitely with the Son of Swords. And there's a useful energy. They might actually be younger than you. I apologize, guys. That's that cold I'm coming off of. They might be younger than you, or they just might be a little bit more immature than you. For my female viewers, that's pretty much always going to be the case if you're attracted to men, unfortunately. But yeah, they just, there's a little bit of there's a little petty vibe. This person might be a little petty. I feel like they are definitely going to be the type that might have, you guys might have some issues with communicating in the beginning and have to kind of figure each other out and how to communicate best with one another. You guys might get into beefs in the beginning, especially if you have similar personalities. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and get some advice for you guys out of this Oracle deck. I apologize, whoever created this. I don't remember what this deck's name is. I got it as a gift, so I will have to find that out one day. But let's see. So message for you guys is release your worries and receive universal abundance. So this could definitely be a direct message for you, the viewer, for anything that you've been worrying about, that you need to release it, especially if I'm hearing, you're worrying about finances. And so this is totally not related to this reading, but that's how it works. We don't limit things here. But on top of that, I feel like this is something this person's going to teach you, because again, this person is really able to fall into like a, you know what, I'm going to let the universe take care of it. I'm going to let God take care of it. I'm going to let like whatever they believe in take care of it. And just wait to receive. And so this person actually is going to teach you that. I get the sense that you guys in this group, while you might comprehend that, you're still like, yeah, but I need a plan and I need to, this and that. And that's true. But sometimes in some situations, you literally have no choice but to let go. And some of you may not have really had that experience too often. And this person's going to, when this person comes into your life, because that's the energy and vibe that the universe is setting for them, guess what? You're going to learn it too. You're going to have situations that you guys are going to face together where you have no option but to release, let go, and just see what happens. So that's what your soul has decided that you need to learn when you connect with this person and you're married or having a long-term relationship with them. So that is going to be it, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know, does this resonate? Do you feel like you already know this person? And let me know what you would like to see next. Again, this was a viewer requested reading. I appreciate you guys whenever you give me any suggestions. So if it's something that I feel would really vibe with the community here, I will definitely get that reading out for you. So let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions for future readings. I hope you guys have a fantastic day whenever this finds you. And I will see you next time. Hello, group 3. So this is going to be your reading for your person's personality and looks of who you are going to be marrying or in a long-term committed relationship with, a lifetime partner. So I want to give a shout out really quick to both the person that got me the deck. Thank you so much. I'm going to be using the chakra deck that is fairly new to my collection of decks. This was a gift off of my wish list. If you guys ever want to support the channel, ridiculous. I cry every time I get a deck off of that thing. I'm serious. So you can check that link out in my description box. But if you guys are into tarot and you read yourself, this is an awesome deck. Awesome deck. Very complex. A lot of options, but fantastic deck. Okay, so your card you are attracted to is impatience. So one thing which you're probably saying I'm going to say, which you'd be right, is your person is a bit impatient. They are definitely, I'm getting a very kind of a high energy person. There's somebody that wants to make things work. They want to make things work now. They're probably going to want to jump into a relationship with you. They're probably going to want to get serious, real quick. And I feel like you also could actually know this person. And so this is going to be two separate energies I'm picking up right now, actually. So my group one that resonated with that, this message isn't for you. And so this message, some of you know this person. They might also be impatient and kind of have that energy to them, but you don't see them yet. This is an energy of what you wanting already being there. So this is something you know, and you just don't see them in that light yet. So that is interesting. Okay. So I'm going to scoot this off to the side. A reminder before did I already go over reminders, guys? I don't remember if I did, so I don't want to repeat that, so I'm just going to skip it if I didn't. But as always, it's a general energy reading. Don't take anything that's negative with you. Here, please. Okay. Let's go in. That's pretty bad. I forgot in like 3 seconds. Okay. My group 3. Oh my goodness. I really hope the phone is not picking up my stomach growling. My stomach's growling like crazy, guys. I don't know. Maybe this person likes food. Maybe this person's a Taurus. I'm a Taurus. I'm hungry. My stomach's letting it be known. Okay, so we have air communication. So they definitely could be an air sign. And we have this blue here. So they could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But they're going to be very communicative. They're going to have a lot to say. 6th house routine. So this person, they could be very like invested in their health, in their fitness or physical fitness. They also might be very invested in their job. I feel like this person, though, they find a lot of happiness with being at home and with routine. So I'm kind of getting an earth vibe with that, to be quite honest. The 6th house is a house of Virgo, so it definitely could be a Virgo, but I'm also getting kind of a Taurusy vibe, as I said before. Also could be Capricorn, but I'm and it's also, I'm getting kind of Cancer too. The signs that, have this, like to be home, like to be at home. They like feeling that sense of comfort, that the sense of like knowing what to expect when you're at home, that routine, just they like it. So definitely kind of like a homebody. But I do feel like they're, they like to talk and they like to read. One more card of this. 2nd house owning. Yeah, here we got Taurus again. You definitely might be dealing with Taurus or heavy Taurus energy. This could be a Taurus air sign combo. Man, this might be me. Sorry. I've done readings like that, and then I've sent it to people, and then they're like, hey, I picked the one where you said it's me, and then it's like, oh, okay. Anyway, let's see. What deck am I going to use next? Okay, let's use this. What about this person for group 3? Okay, so we have Child Divine, but it is coming out in the shadow. So, an inability to defend oneself against negative force. Okay. I feel like this person, and I was actually going to kind of talk about that, but I didn't really have enough cards to back me on the idea. Now I do. I feel like this person does struggle with some mental health stuff. I feel like they're somebody that's very sensitive. They might actually be just, an empath or somebody that holds a lot of energy and can absorb a lot of energy. Conduit is what I was getting. A conduit of energy. And they don't really realize it yet, so they don't know how to protect their energy. They don't know how to ground and shield their energy. And I feel like this person, because of that, they might have a lot of anxiety issues and some other mental health issues because they're just absorbing a lot of the negative energy that they're picking up in their everyday life and, the people that they're close to. I also just get, again, this kind of like high-strung vibe from them. So this is very like Gemini moony. And I know that because I'm a Gemini moon, but you also could be Virgo moon too. Mercury ruled moons. You guys, the moon is related to your emotions, and so that Mercury energy is kind of spastic. So I just feel like this person can get overwhelmed really easy. They might have a 6th house stellium in their chart, I'm hearing. And I have Priest. Okay, but it's coming out in its shadow attribute. So this person, I'm not taking the literal shadow attribute, like the definition that's on this card. What I'm getting here is this person is highly spiritual, but at the same time, I feel like they might I think what it is this person kind of doesn't tap into their shadow work enough. Like they have a lot of subconscious pulls and drives and they don't really realize it, and it's creating all this anxiety in them. And so I feel like they get the spiritual aspect of stuff, or maybe some of them are totally closed out to it, and that's why this is in its reverse, and that's why they're so kind of overwhelmed, because they don't realize that they're it's like all of this energy, all this anxiety is actually energy building inside you that you need to expend somehow. You're a healer. You're, clairvoyant, sentient. You are a channeler of information, and you are just letting this build up inside of you and causing anxiety. I resonate so much with that, because that's how I was before I figured out what I was supposed to be doing. So they could be on that path, but I feel like some of them also, if they are spiritual, they still are in this like love and light and that's it, and be positive and fake it till you make it vibe, and it's really a detriment to them, because they're totally ignoring their shadow aspects and not working on it, and it's causing a lot of chaos under the surface. So that's what I'm getting from that. So your person has some problems, but from this energy, I feel like you definitely, this is somebody that you're always going to have something to talk to about. They're always going to be like, their mind goes fast. They have a lot of things that they're interested in. They have, they just have an expansive mind and a lot of things that they can talk about. So I don't see you ever being bored with this person. Let's see if we can get some information on looks. What does this person look like? I'm hearing R. So their name might start with an R. Okay, looks. Let's see. So we have star ancestor. Okay, so this person's skin tone I'm leaning on being light to medium, olive complexion, regardless of their background. I feel like they also have brown to dark hair. And I'm getting light eyes, regardless of what color. The shade is going to be light, a lighter thing. So like light brown or even a gray. Some of them wear contacts. Some of them wear glasses. No looks. This is not regarding the looks, but I think a lot of them have a strong connection with animals. They probably have a pet themselves. I just heard cat. Some of them have pet cats. But I feel like a lot of them have a very strong connection to animals, and a lot of that is going to be animals other than like cats and dogs, or things that we have as pets. So wolves, eagles, lions, they're going to have some sort of bond with that. Some of them might have like a totem animal, and I think that's the right way to phrase that. I do apologize if I phrased that incorrectly. But there is that, that strong connection with another animal. Okay, let's see what else is going on here with this person. I'm going to move these cards off to the side really quick and use some tarot now to get some further tea on them, some dirt. Strength. So they could have Leo in their chart. I feel like more than that, though, it's really that this person, one, I feel like you're going to be very attracted to them. And I feel like they do hold a presence, a kind of Leo presence, but they might not have Leo in their chart, but they definitely could be like a Leo rising. I just heard Leo South Node, so they could have a Leo South Node. So it's like they might not have Leo in the chart, but it's like that energy's there because they mastered it in a previous life. Father of Pentacles, so we got some more earth. I feel like this person, though, they're a very strong individual. They have a lot of inner strength. They have a lot of pride in what they have accomplished. They're very hardworking. They're somebody that's willing to put in work and time and effort. They're willing to take the long route if needed, if that's what's best for them. They're not somebody that's, I feel this person is impatient. Yes. But there's something about them that like, okay, if this is something that's right for me and it's something that I really want, then I will put in that time and that effort and energy to go after it. Again, I'm getting this heavy Taurian vibe, Taurus energy with air energy. And so when you combine that, you have this very, excitable energy that wants to go, 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 but then it counteracts with the Taurus being like, all right, let's make plans, you know, but at the same time we like stability. And so you can kind of, it's this contrast, but that's kind of what I'm getting here, is that this person, you know, they can change their mind quick, and they might be a little bit unstable in the direction of their emotions and things, but once they do decide and like they commit, then it's like, then it's on, then it's like, it's done. And you know, the only way out is a body bag, as I had somebody that used to say that phrase to me a lot. So let's see what else is going on here, and then I'm going to be getting you guys an advice. Oh, sorry about that. An advice card. So we have the three of, yeah, you know, if there is a future, if there's something where this person can see that there's a future with you, then they are committed and they will do whatever it takes. So some of you guys I'm hearing picked a longer time frame for marriage. You might meet this person way before you actually marry them, because this person just is willing to take time in order to get things right once they decide on something that they want. So this is like a ride or die, and oh my God, a ride or die energy, guys. Okay, let's see what your advice is now. And this advice could have nothing to do with this reading, could just be for you, but let's see what it is. And this is an oracle deck. I do not know the name. I apologize. It was a gift. Okay, so we have peace comes within. Do not seek it without. So this means, you know, this is, you can't, your happiness, your peace, your joy, your sense of stability, and all that needs to come within. You cannot seek it without, because everything external will eventually end. Everything external is a cycle, and eventually will not exist or will change. And so that's why you have to always have your inner peace within. And I feel like, especially with this individual, because they do have such a strong air energy and kind of all over the place and anxious and jumpy, you're going to have to find your peace within when you're dealing with them, because they are not going to be your peace. This is not your peace. Oh my God, this is me. So, but yeah, this person, you know, you're going to have to find that inside, and that might be the lesson that you are learning with this energy in this lifetime, that, you know, they're going to show you that you can't be codependent. This person has their own life. They have their own priorities. They have their own stuff. They have their own kind of battles with their mental health to deal with. And so you got to be firm in your knowing of, you know, what you're worth and who you are to them if you're going to deal with them, because they're going to be all over the place. You know, they might love you one day and they might be like, I have a lot of problems with you the next, and start listing them off. So you gotta find your peace within, because they're not your peace. Okay, but you are never going to be bored with this person, and you are going to be able to trust this person once they do settle down and decide this is your ride or die. This is a person you will be able to count on, and this is a person that is going to, I feel, for a lot of you, open up your minds to the possibilities of what is in the future and what kind of plans you guys can have together. Because I feel like they are very dedicated and focused to something that they do believe has the potential to grow, and they will do whatever it takes to make that happen. Okay? So that's going to be your reading, group 3. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know, do you know this person already? And most importantly, let me know what you would like to see next. I do appreciate any and all suggestions you give, and if I feel like it will vibe, that reading will vibe with the community, then I will do it, and I will put it out there, and I will shout you out for it. So let me know in the comments if you'd like what you'd like to see next, and I hope you have a fantastic day whenever this reading finds you. I will see you next time. Hello, group 4. So this is going to be your reading for the personality and looks and all the tea and information and dirt on the person that you're going to be marrying. So I want to give a quick shout out to this deck as a deck itself. If you are into tarot and all of this stuff and do it yourself, this is an awesome deck, the Chakra Wisdom Oracles. It's the first time I'm using it in a video. I got it as a gift off of my wish list, so thank you so much to the person that got me that. They are a friend of mine, so I'm just going to keep their name out of it. But I was really, if you guys ever want to help donate to the channel, Dex is the way to go over donations, even though I appreciate that as well. You know, there's never enough Dex, and I love supporting the creators of Dex as well. So, all right, so we have growth for your person coming out. So this card is literally what it says about growth. So this person, what is this person like? I feel like this person is they're rooted. They're somebody that, they have a lot of roots to their community or to their family. Some of them have a very, very large family, have a lot of sisters and brothers, or have a lot of cousins aunties and uncles. I'm seeing like cookouts and family get-togethers. I'm seeing like the damn shirts, like the family reunion shirts. So they have a big family, but they have grown. It's like that's their roots, but they have grown and separated from them. So I feel like this person doesn't necessarily live super close to their family, or if they do, they try to separate themselves from their family. And if it's not that, I do get the sense that for some of you guys, unfortunately, this person's a little bit too enmeshed within their family and kind of a little bit too rooted into them. But they definitely are trying to get away from that. They're trying to grow from that and kind of break free from a family and community control. I feel like this person is like a favorite in their family or in their community. Like, you know, like maybe they're the baby or they're just like the golden child. I'm getting that with that wheat there, the golden child. Okay, let's see. Let's go on and dive in, get some more cards, see what's going on. Oh, all right. Yeah. Oh my gosh, a Cancer. Yeah. I was going to say this person might have some mommy or daddy issues. And who comes out? Cancer. Perfect. So they might be a Cancer. They might be a Cancer moon. I'm getting they might just have heavy Cancer in their chart, but there's just definitely a strong connection with their family, maybe in particular their mother. But stepping away from that, I do feel like they are a very nurturing individual. They like to take care of people. They've taken care of a lot of, I'm hearing, kids in their life. They've had a lot of responsibility taking care of kids. If not, then maybe they're like the mom or dad friend of their circle, and they take care of their friends. They're always trying to take care of people. Very nurturing. They're very emotional too. Fire element. And this also, you know, if this is not family, this person's estranged, this would be picked, chosen family. They have a tight friend circle. So they could also have a lot of fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They could be that sun sign or just, again, have it in their chart. But they're very passionate. This person is, Let me explain to you what just happened. I got the sensation this person might be a Scorpio, even though it's not here. And then I got immediately nauseous after. So that's why I'm kind of like laughing to myself. This person, though, they could be a Scorpio. Nothing wrong with Scorpios. That's a personal thing for me right now. Anyway, let's continue. Let's not go there. But this person has a lot of passion. They're very, very passionate about the person. They're very passionate about you. They're very passionate about this relationship. They are going to have their hands all over you from you guys meet to the day you guys have to part, you know, because somebody passes away. That's all we all hope for, right? That's how a marriage ends. Like I'm just seeing somebody that cannot keep their hands off their partner. So that's their energy. They want to be all over you. They're highly sexual. You guys are going to have a good sex life. You don't have to worry about that. That's for sure. Okay. Let's see what else. 10th house, the world. So they also could be a Capricorn or have Capricorn in their chart. They could have a 10th house stellium. Or they could have, I'm hearing, a sun in their 10th house. But there's somebody that they hold people look up to them. I feel like they are the leader of their group. Again, they're like the golden child or the leader of their family. They're the dominant energy. People go to them to figure out like where we're going to go. What are we going to do? You know, they make the plans, I'm hearing. And it's interesting because I get this sense that this person has like a lot of feminine energy, and that's going to be regardless of what gender this person is. Every single person holds feminine and masculine energy. So it's not talking about gender or body parts. This person holds a lot of feminine energy because they have this overwhelming sense of nurturing and wanting to take care of. But at the same time, they hold there's this masculine energy that definitely is there and up front. And, it's almost like their mask is this masculine energy where they kind of put a presence to the world that, like, I don't think not everybody knows that they're super sensitive is what I'm trying to say. It's going to be the people that they're closest with, their family, their friends, and you. Especially you. Like, this person's gonna, write you little notes about how much they love you and send you texts throughout the day and be like, are you hungry? Like, they're gonna try to feed you all the time. So make sure you're working out or something, you don't gain too much weight. They're gonna try to feed you all the time. They're gonna think you're the most like amazing like I'm seeing somebody just like cover somebody else in kisses and be like, you're so beautiful, I love you so much, let me make you something to eat. Okay, let's go on. But they, like, to everybody else, like when your friends and family meet this person, until they get to know them, they're not going to see that. They're going to kind of see more of I feel like almost like a cold exterior, or just like a very, like a masculine energy. And again, that's going to, regardless of what gender this person is, we all hold that kind of energy. Okay, let's see what's going on with this person. Since we did 10th house, I'm going to use the life purpose deck. See if we get anything about their job. Builder. So this person... Oh my God, stop it, universe. Okay, sorry guys. I'm having a personal issue with this reading. So this person is probably somebody that works with their hands. They probably build and they create. They might fix things. So there's so many different careers with that. They could be in, maintenance or mechanics or computers or anything that you're doing something with your hands. I think you work with your hands when you're building computers, right? I don't know shit about that, so my bad, but I'm pretty sure I see people like literally tinkering with stuff if they're building like a computer, like a supercomputer for themselves, right? I don't know. My male view, well, that doesn't matter. Delete what I just was about to say. It does not matter. Oh my God. Okay, let's keep going. I'm going to use the tarot now to get some... Oh, no, we're not. We are going to look at looks really quick. We're going to look at appearance. And then we'll jump over to some more tarot. Animal guardian. This person's very strong. They're built. I think a lot of them are tall. They're sturdy. Some of them are like super built, and some of them are, just they have defined muscles, or they're just sturdy. Like they're a solid person. Very strong. And they're tall, yeah. They're tall. I think this person is of a lighter complexion, regardless of the race. I mean, like light to olive skin tone. I feel like they have darker eyes. Some of them have long hair or had long hair in the past, but have cut it. And when you meet them, they don't have long hair. And they probably won't in your relationship. But they used to have long hair. But now it's short. I'm actually getting some of them might be balding, or shaved head, or maybe a fade. This person has a very, like, their face is kind. They have kind eyes. They have very kind eyes. People feel safe when they look into their eyes. But at the same time, because of their physical presence, and because I feel like more of their like energy that they put off into the world is kind of like this a little bit colder and a little bit more like the masculine, it's going to be they're not like, they don't, it's not that they don't look kind, it's like they're not like the soft bubbly looking person that looks like soft and sweet, but they have very kind eyes, and then the rest of them might be a little bit more like rigid or darker, or you know what I mean? I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. But then when you look in their eyes, it's like you melt. Especially you, their future partner, wife, husband, whoever. Okay, so let's jump over. I'm going to move these off to the side. I will pull them back up if I need to reference them, but I'm going to dive into the tarot now to get the rest of the dirt on this person, anything else we need to know about them, and then I will get you guys some advice. Okay, so we have death. Thank you for confirming my Scorpio. So it definitely could be Scorpio energy. But they're very transformative, this person. They change a lot. Their parents might change a lot. But what I'm getting more of is like they've just been through a lot of things in their life that have made them transform. They're comfortable with that transformation type energy. And I feel like I'm getting that they change a lot in order to be with you. So you might know this person and you might have to like work some things out in order, because we have growth. So this might be something you literally grow with. You might have known them from like since childhood, or you might, have had, already know them and you've already dealt with them and you're working on things. But I feel like this person, like, in order to be with you, even if you end up like meeting and then, you haven't met them yet and you meet them in the future, there's something that happens that they have to transform before they get to you. Or again, you guys already know each other and they have to work through things and transform before this is, before you guys are in this energy where you guys are married. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I think a lot of you know this person, to be honest, and it's somebody that you've had to walk away from, and you've never really fully walked away from them, but you've had to walk away before in the past. With the Eight of Cups, definitely in reverse. Yeah. This is somebody you probably know, guys, to be quite honest. If you don't, when you meet them, you're going to be going through the cycle with them before you get into that stage of your relationship where you are getting married. So let's see. I'm going to get a couple more one more card, and then I will get your advice. Yeah, we're just getting this. Okay, so one thing with this person, some information about them. They have some issues with anxiety. And you know what? I think 3 out of the 4 readings brought up anxiety and depression, which is something I'm pretty sure every single human being has to deal with at some point. But they definitely, they need a lot of reassurance. And that might be that Cancer. Not talking bad about Cancers, I'm just saying. They need a lot of reassurance and of where they stand with you and how you feel about them, because they will build these swords up in their mind of bullshit that might not really exist in reality, of things that you're, feeling or doing. So there's somebody that needs to be reassured, because they get anxious really easily about how you feel about them. I don't feel like this person has that issue necessarily with their life. Like, I'm not saying like they're really anxious all the time about everything. I just feel like it's when in a relationship, they get really anxious about how the other person feels and if the other person's going to leave them. There's some sort of issue with like being afraid that they're going to be abandoned. Okay, let's go ahead and get your advice. And I'm using this Oracle deck that I don't know the name. It was a gift. I apologize, whoever created it. I wish I could give you credit. Okay, so we have... God damn it. Sorry, guys. I pulled this card for myself when I was waiting for my phone to charge. Anyway, you want a person who comes into your life by accident but stays on purpose. This person more than likely came into your life by a total surprise, total accident, out of the blue, out of nowhere, but they stayed. So again, there's this sense of you guys going back and forth and having to fight through different battles and never really truly walking away. You never really truly walked away from one another. So they chose to stay regardless of that, and you chose to stay. So if you don't know somebody like that, then you don't know your person yet. But if you do, it might be that person. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know, especially, do you know this person? This is crazy to me, just personally, because I don't make a selection of what I'm going to pick until after I record and kind of like forget about what I said. And then I look at the image and I make my selection. So I'll be interested to see if I select this, but ooh, I felt personally attacked reading it, guys. All right, so thank you for sticking with me through my little emotional outburst there during this reading. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and most importantly, let me know what you guys would like to see next. Again, this was a suggested reading, and if your suggestion vibes with my community and what I think you guys would like, I will definitely pull it out for you and give you a shout out and thank you for suggesting it. So let me know what you would like to see in the future in the comments below. I hope you have a fantastic day whenever this reading finds you, and I will see you next time.